WWRR, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, WMMZ, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Hazleton, WYCK, Plains.
Powered by Mohegan Sun Poano.
The River, 105 and 103.5.
This is Music on the Menu on the River. Featuring Northeast PA's best artists.
Maybe, never mind. She can move me like the stereo, like a song on the radio. She's an angel in the morning, yeah, that's right.
And now, here's your host, Alan K. Stout.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am. Sunday nights, 9 to 10 o'clock. Bringing you regional artists from northeastern Pennsylvania doing their own original material. Hanging out with DC Taylor. DC, welcome back, buddy.
Hi, Alan. How are you? Thank you, by the way.
You have a good time?
Yeah.
Now, where did you go to? Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. I got at Western Pennsylvania. I got some cousins that live out there, some friends, and mainly just hung around. Did some driving. A buddy of mine and I used to take that road trip all the time years ago. So it was a nice little reunion with me in Western Pennsylvania.
Very, very cool. I've been to the airport, doing a changeover, but I've never been around the city of Pittsburgh. Yeah. But I've heard it's a beautiful city.
Yeah, it's very cool. Me and my buddy go back to the days of like Three Rivers Stadium, going to see the Phillies play the Pirates and things like that. And it's nice. I spend most of my time outside these cities. I like the suburbs and the rural area.
Well, welcome back.
Thank
Hopefully you got any more vacation time before the end of the year? Or?
And no, not again until next spring, March, around that time.
You're stuck with me every week till March or so. I apologize.
That's all right. I can think of worse things to be doing.
Let's get this show started here. I got some new music for you tonight. We're gonna premiere a bunch of new tracks here on the show tonight for the first time, including this one. I recently got a email from a name that I kind of recognized, a musician named Kyle Demko, who reminded me that he was a student of mine about 10 years ago when I was teaching English comp up at LCC.
Oh, no kidding.
So he's in a band now. They're called Always Undecided. He's got a guitarist named Tori V playing on this track with him. He sent me some tunes. I really liked it. I wanted to get it right on for you. It's called You Don't Know Me.
Wondering when I'm gonna win. Think it's time to make a
Hey, this is Aaron Fink, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout. This is The River.
Just to stay alive and lie a little to your God. I know it's nothing new for you. You're falling in and out of love. Now there's nowhere left to run, so burn it all down to the ground to begin it all again. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? All the bridges that you burned along the way. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? Or is it blinding to be standing on the sun? If there's room up there for me, lift me to your sky. Let me break down your facade to hear something true from you. We're falling in and out of love. Now there's nowhere left to run, so burn it all down to the ground. But to begin it all again, why can't you see what's right in front of you? All the bridges that you burned along the way. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? Or is it blinding to be standing on the sun? 'Cause I want Hawaii, because I kinda like the view below. And I'd crawl through fire just to get inside of you. You took me higher than I ever been before. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? And all the bridges that you burned along the way. Why can't you see what's right in front of you? Or is it blinding to be standing on the sun? Why can't you sing a different kind of song? Is it deafening to hear one of you? Why can't you turn the page and just move on? Or is it blinding to be standing on the sun?
Aaron Fink here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Standing on the Sun. And before that, brand new tune from Always Undecided, a song called You Don't Know Me. We've been playing some new music from Aaron recently, particularly the stuff that he's been doing with Lifer. But I wanted to dig in a little bit and play one of my favorite tracks that he's done as a solo artist. Of course, Aaron, longtime member of Breaking Benjamin. Here's one that we're going to dust off for you tonight that we haven't played in a while. This is from the late, great Rick Manwiller, a song called The Best That I Can Do.
She was hiding at the high school dance in her sister's hand-me-downs. He was looking for distraction when he saw her turn around. So he asked her for a dance or two, and he pulled her across the gym. And she stumbled nearly every dance as she tried to follow him. She said, I must tell you the truth. That dancing I was doing there with you was the best that I could do. From the wedding day, the bad luck came. They were always in the red. He was distant, even angry, but she blamed herself instead. And on the anniversary, she found out he'd been with someone new. So she sat him down to talk it out, but she took the blame there too. She said, you must tell me the truth. But if making love with me was second best, it was the best that I could do. Felt she was blessed, taking no credit, accepting all blame, all for the privilege of sharing his name. Now she's lying on her final bed, and her eyes are growing dim. 2 years now with the illness, but 68 with him. And he holds her hand and asks her in a shaky, worried voice, out of all the men you could have picked, do you regret your choice? To have and to hold until death. No, her very first complaint would not be her last breath. And so she could not tell him the truth. She said, this life that I am leaving now with you, it was the best that I could do.
So sit and laugh, but who's to love me when I get this kind of low, when I get this kind of high? So come and dance under the mistletoe when I feel you up inside.
So sit back, relax, and pay her for the act. Commence attack, she's turning on her back, but
Silent Treatment here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called The Secret, Jamie. Before that, Rick Manwiller with a beautiful song called The Best That I Can Do. Silent Treatment were one of the great bands from, I guess, what we would call the 2000s. And I was thinking about it, DC, we are in 2020, the much maligned 2020, the year that we all can't wait to get out of.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'll say that if I could find one positive thing to say about 2020 is that we are now in a decade that has a real name, that we can call it the 20s.
The 20s.
Because when I refer to the Silent Treatment going back to the 2000s, you know, because that record came out around 2006 or 7, it just always feels weird.
Yeah, because you think, well, wait, isn't the whole century the 2000s? Isn't 2096? That's going to be the 2000s too. So
and the teens were the same thing.
I don't know. I heard
what did we call the last decade? I don't even know.
The last 20 years, I think I heard someone say the 2000 aughts and the 2000 teens.
Okay,
I guess
don't like that either.
No, I don't like that.
So there's some saving grace to it being 2020. We're in the 20s. You know,
all right, good.
Maybe they'll be the roaring 20s like they were 100 years ago.
Hey, now.
You know, we still got a long way to go.
Yep.
Here's one from Dylan Seamus, a song called Lady Liberty is Dead.
Give us your poor, your huddled masses, written in stone on a great colossus, standing alone in a concrete forest, built in a land that would live in before us, a gown to cloak the shame she feels when the people stare but don't see what's real, just a woman up there all painted teal, can find the message behind the steel. Lady Liberty is dead. Long rest the crown, the rest on her head. Torchlight went out, who will guide us now? Lady Liberty is dead. Broken chains to show she's free from the shackles of nationality. Cage that only hate can breed when you're taught that you live in the land of the free. Yes, she herself is not from here or there or that or anywhere near. Foreign eyes and alien ears are not enough to tame our fears. Lady Liberty is dead. Long rest the crown, the rest on her head. Torchlight went out, who will guide us now? Lady Liberty is dead. Say that you are the ones who we've decided are now welcome to come inside of our stolen nation, taken by fathers from across the ocean. What have we become? I don't understand why we can't stand to lend a helping hand to a fellow man. Came from another land, just wants a chance to make it as an American. Lady Liberty is dead. Long rest the crown, the rest on her head. Her torchlight went out, who will guide us now? Lady Liberty is dead. Give us your poor, your huddled masses. How is it weave straight so far from the path that we're lost and afraid, signaling SOS, riding on a wave of fear and prejudice. But if you don't take heed, we'll never plant the seed that we need to grow out of this garbage heap, flooding our society with a sea of hatred and bigotry. But if the tides can change, then so can we. It doesn't have to be you versus me. Borders do not create enemies, and they cannot separate us from our humanity. Lady Liberty is dead, but she don't speak for all the rest. Torchlight went out, we've got to carry it now. Lady Liberty is dead.
Hey, this is Tom Flannery, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on the River.
All I want is to make her day. For that I'd walk 1,000,000 miles. All I want are the words to say, just so I can see her smile. Sometimes she don't fight fair, sometimes she's cold to the touch. Just another vacant stare. It never feels like she cares all that much. All that much. See through corners of my eye, I hear her whispering late at night. never caught her in a lie, but something still just don't feel right. They say you should never go to bed pissed, and that's good advice as such. But I ain't slept since last we kissed. It never feels like she cares all that much, all that much. How do you get to happy with nothing left to say? I put my heart on the line for you by not turning away. They say you should never go to bed pissed, and that's good advice as such. But I ain't slept since last we kissed. It never feels like she cares all that much, all that much. All I want is to make her day. For that I'd walk 1,000,000 miles. All I want are the words to say, just so I can see her smile. Sometimes she don't fight fair, sometimes she's cold to the touch. Just another vacant stare. It never feels like she cares all that much, all that much, all that much, all that much.
Tom Flannery and Brett Alexander here on Music on the Menu on the River with a brand new track called It Never Feels Like She Cares All That Much. And before that, Dylan Seamus with a song called Lady Liberty Is Dead. DC, that is the 9th week in a row that we have played a new song from Tom and Brett.
That's great.
They have recorded all of them during COVID-19.
Yeah.
You know, we've talked about it on the show before. Brett has a studio, obviously. Brett Alexander, Saturation Acres. Mm-hmm. He's been homebound for the most part, and Tom's been homebound. He lives in Archbald, I believe.
Yeah.
And so he's got some recording gear at his place, and so they've been doing these songs remotely, and they've done 10 so far. We've played 9 of them.
Yeah.
And we'll play another one next Sunday night. And I when I was talking to Tom about it a few weeks ago, he said that when we get 10, we're going to call it an album. And so I believe that they now have enough that they could maybe put all these out on a CD. So something to look forward to. If you're a fan of Tom and Brett, they'll package all this great music together for you, and you could go out and download it or pick up the record. We're going to premiere another one for you now by an artist named Tom Waskiewicz. He dropped me a note recently. He's been listening to the show, and he wanted to see if we could consider his music. He's originally from Kingston. He went down to Florida in college, and that's where he sort of cut his teeth really as a musician, start playing out and start writing songs. His father was in a band that some people might remember. I'm sure the Duke might remember our program director, Tom Slick Band, that played around northeastern Pennsylvania for a long time and still does.
All right.
And so he's got a musical family and it's been in his blood, I guess, since he was a little kid, and he's doing his own thing now.
Nice.
This is Tom Waskiewicz, a song called Peace of Mind.
I left my home and my family just for a little while. Continue my journey on southbound, 980 miles. I ain't follow me nobody, keep my own peace of mind. I ain't follow me nobody, keep my own peace of mind. I crossed the Mason-Dixon line, yeah. My grandma and grandpa told me to. And I rode through those hills of Carolina. That's when I made up my mind. Well, I ain't following me nobody. Keep my own peace of mind. I ain't following me nobody. Keep my own peace of mind. Yeah. If I had a woman here beside me, it would make me a happier man. But I got to do this hell for me now, yeah. Lord, make me a stronger man. Well, I ain't following me nobody. Keep my own peace of mind. I ain't following me nobody. Keep my own peace of mind.
What's up, everybody? It's Stephen Murphy from Modern Ties. You're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on the River.
I've always kept myself protected, but it seems like you're an exception. And it's been kind of hard to mention that I get lost in your affection. I can't hold it in the way I feel for you, but the list is never ending. What we could do. My heart don't beat the same when I'm with you. Something about you, girl, I just can't get it off my mind. You 2 steps ahead, and I'm about to be behind. I wanna love somebody like somebody like. Got my head turning, catching my eye, like cars colliding as I drive by. And I've been hoping that you don't mind if I come meet you on the south side. You would never know the way I break into, but I get put back together when I'm here with you. Something about you, girl, I just can't get it off my mind. With you 3 steps ahead, and I'm another beat behind. I wanna love somebody like somebody like. I wanna tell you, I want you, I need you. Say that you need me too. I wanna tell you, I want you, I need you. I need someone like you. I wanna tell you, I want you, I need you. Say that you need me too. Oh, I wanna tell you, I want you, I need
Modern Ties here on Music on the Menu on the River, a song called Somebody Like You. And before that, Tom Waskiewicz, brand new song to the program, a song called Peace of Mind. Here's one from the Phyllis Hopkins Electric Trio, a song called The Outside.
One thing I know for sure, before I met you, my heart was restless. One thing I know for sure is that with you I could do anything I put my mind to best, yeah. And I know some days can be very challenging. I'm here to tell you, baby, I won't change a thing. I was on the outside, 1,000 miles away from you, on the outside. Freeze the cold till you let me in. 'Cause I found the right man, he's gonna carry me through, yeah. Thing I love about you, baby's way you take care of me the way that you do. Sitting in on rainy days, watching reruns of our favorite shows. I don't wish for anything, 'cause everything I need I have with you. I was on the outside, 1,000 miles away from you, on the outside. Freeze the cold till you let me in, on the outside, 1,000 miles away from you, outside. Freeze the cold till you let me in. Sometimes late in the evening, I feel so down, almost level to the ground. But I'm so glad I met you, and I can't wait to wrap my arms around you. I'm so glad we took this chance, baby. Cause I found the right man, he's gonna carry me through. You changed my heart, changed my soul, changed my life, changed my role, changed my love, you made me whole. I was on the outside, 1,000 miles away from you, on the outside. Freeze the cold till you let me in, on the outside. 1,000 miles away from you, outside. Freezing cold, yeah, till you let me in.
Hi, folks. This is Joe Burke, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on the River.
Chasing time like I've got some to waste. Writing rhymes, thinking they'll fix my pace. Praying hard, I put the great love on it. Great love on my road. Selling my confidence in childish ways. Timidly searching through the blue and the gray. But I get lost in what I am saying. Quarter past and I want some kind of peace with this heart in a street love. And I'm facing but it still helps me decide. Oh, tangled up, searching each day. Quarter past and I want some kind of peace with the sun in the street, love. And I'm basic trust to believe that I'm fine and not so tall. There's no place like home. I'm standing up, colors go and I get lost. In the silence, oh yeah, I shake from my pulse. Up to the open air, and in the quiet, oh yeah, I shake from my pulse. Up to the open air. And I'm basic tries to believe that I'm fine and not so tall. There's no place like home. Standing up, colors go and I get lost. And I'm basic tries to believe that I'm fine and not so tall. There's no place like home. Standing up, colors go and I get lost.
Joe Burke here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Gray. We've been playing the new track from Joe quite a bit now over the past 6-7 weeks. The Oak Tree track that he just did this year, but wanted to dig back a little bit and play something different from Joe on the program tonight. That song Gray is one of the first songs we ever played from Joe when we first started playing his music, I guess about 1.5 years ago now.
Yeah.
And we're all big fans of Joe up here on the station. His music is just so good, and look forward to hearing music. He's a young guy too, so looking forward to hearing music from Joe for hopefully many years to come. Before that, the Phyllis Hopkins Electric Trio, great song from Phyllis called The Outside. Going to debut another one here for you now from the Bruce Barbini Band, also known as the Triple B Band, because you got that BBB thing going there. I've known Bruce a long time. Used to do stories about Bruce for Music on the Menu at the Times Leader. He was in some bands. I remember one band was called Revenge. The other group was called The Junction. Just a kind of a classic hard rock band. And they did some records. Bruce has done some, a lot of recording in the past, but this is the first track that we've gotten him for quite a while. He spent quite a while on this one. He had a lot of musicians working with him on it. It's called Maybe Tomorrow. Check it out.
Time passes so quickly, feel like I'm calling yesterday. Everything around now, hard to find the words to say. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow things will change. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow things will change. the things you need. Hiding out in a world of make-believe. Nights are filled with dreams of the ocean. Can't you see your confusion, your emotion? Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow things will change. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow things will change. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow things will change. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow things will change.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Gratz, and you're listening to Music on the Menu with Alan K. Stout on the River.
Oh yeah, all right. She sits in the dark in a crowded room. Neon light, pale blue moon. People around her, and she's all agloom. Keeps on keeping on behind that boom. I see you, I hear your call, but you know. Dark lady, no one knows you. Think they're shady and coming for you. One more drink, one more look, but it's never enough to satisfy you. Just to satisfy you, they do everything to satisfy you, give you blessing, to satisfy you and your diamond ring. But you'll never be happy till someone makes you cry. And I still, I hear your call, but you know guess it's in my mind. After all you come across is love is faded, and I guess it's in my mind. Well, I'm sure you've had enough, you can't put up with someone of my kind. Like I said, you like me to shut up, well again that's in my mind. Yeah, the simplest of crimes. Over what you hated, I guess that's in my mind. After all the love you lost is all but skated, and I guess that's in my mind. Well, I know you look at stuff you can't make up, 'cause it's made up in my mind. Like apathetic, random thoughts you never bottled up inside. Simplest of crimes. Apropos an average Joe, guessing things I didn't know. Like champs outside a wild ride, playing the leg and Bruce by. Well, pick it up, well, pick it up, well, pick it up. Well, pick it up, well, pick it up, well, pick it up, well, pick it up. Every show, guessing things I didn't know. Yeah, like jams outside of a wild ride, playing late in the rules by.
Gary Carl here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called In Your Mind. Before that, Christian Gratz with a song called Dark Lady. And before that, brand new music from Bruce Barbini Band, a song called Maybe Tomorrow. I leave it now, as I always do with the Badleys. This one goes back to the Amazing Grace album and is sung by bassist Paul Smith. So a little bit of a rarity in the Badleys catalog. Real Tom Petty vibe on this one. Love this tune. It's called Ain't No Man. We'll catch you next week.